Ooh. Let some more people get in here. Let's see what we got. Pain. Yeah. What's up, Malachi? What's going on, y'all? The season of disaster. That you can say that again. That's a fact. Jay Marion said, "Don't even know what to say." That's pretty much what it is right now. No one has answers. No one knows what to say. Like it was just that was so embarrassing. And a thing that I forgot in during the game when the when we it was 3rd and 8 and we ran it. That was just embarrassing. Like that was just embarrassing. Like you ran the ball on 3rd and 8. Like that was coward football. So if you're gonna play coward football, just don't resign, bro. Like resign. You playing coward football. Ain't no excuse for playing coward football. I don't care how bad you are. That was cowardice. And what happened to this is what I hate. I feel like every offense needs the I formation and of course goal line. I feel like you have to have those two formations. The smart thing would have been to sneak it on that 4th down instead of being in a shotgun. Like I can accept change, but some things in football never change. You need the goal line set. You on the 1 and you still in the shotgun. Come on. Come on, bro. Demir, I appreciate that your donation the other day too, Demir. Rip Serwin, what's going on? Appreciate the $2 super chat. The lack of effort was the worst of all. The lack of effort, the play calling, it looked like dudes didn't want to be there. Like if you just look at the defensive players, they were so demoralized. They look like they never want to like they're ready to opt out. Like them dudes are looking like they've had enough. Like, okay, white flag. I don't want to play anymore. Yep, everybody looks like they don't care at this point, except McNamara. McNamara, like, hey, let's go. My time to shine. Captain 250 says, I love this channel. Appreciate it, bro. The lack of effort, no heart. I mean, everything looked bad. Like, the only bright spot I can say is when Ronnie gets the ball, he shows passion. McNamara looked good. Pretty much everything else was bad. Who made that kick? That was Nordine, wasn't it? That looked good, but that's all I got. Fernando Apollon says, yo, my boy, how you doing? Love the content, bro. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing all right. I actually didn't feel good today. Oscar Ortiz says, much love for showing up. Michigan needs to fire Jim and move on, but who's next? At this point, I mean, I just want him gone, and we'll figure that. We'll figure out who we get next. I mean, there's a bunch of coaches that we could say But appreciate the $5 super chat, 23 Tails. There was a big size difference. Their offense versus our defense. They did not have to pass. Viper has to go. And I've been preaching this for years now, that the Viper scheme is trash. I want 3 prototypical size linebackers. If you can play the Viper or have some undersized linebackers, but anytime you have an undersized player on the field, his effort has to be 130, 120%. Like, you can't be little on the field and your effort and energy not be way above everybody else's, because you have to make up for being little, especially on defense. On defense, you better bring some anger and some passion if you're going to be small out there, undersized, or just see the game faster than everyone else. Then you can get away with it. But we're undersized all over the place on defense, so it's almost too much to make up for. You don't really have any hitters in the secondary. Dax a layup and hit, but Dak still looks lean to me. Brad Hawkins is a corner playing safety, so the safety's supposed to come up and hit, not him. I mean, come on, get like, what are you doing with some of these dudes that you putting in these positions to start? Like, if I'm making a defense at safety, I want me a dog back there that's going to lay people out. At strong safety. Free safety, I want to do kind of like Dax Hill. But strong safety, I need somebody that can hit. I'm not just getting a 5'10" guy and putting him back there. No, I want me a 6'1" dude that's about 215. That's what I want. And so on and so on. I want my linebackers 6'2", 245, 240. I want these dudes prototypical. My DNs, I want them 6'4" and up and about 275, 280. D tackle, I want them 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 300 pounds and up. You got to, if you under 300 pounds, you best be a beast out there. Want them prototypical size. It's a reason, and this is why you can't do, is a reason why the NFL looks at the measurables. How big, how tall is he? How big is his hands? How much does he weigh? It matters. We got dudes trying to change football. Don Brown, you ain't that. You think you Vince Lombardi? Get the fuck out of here. Appreciate the $10 super chat, Lulu. Mo Hurst playing on Sundays. And what's the D tackle we lost to Rutgers? His name is slipping my mind. Oh yeah, Dax is going to the league, but Don Brown ain't helping his stock, his draft stock. He gonna go to the league, but this is when you're a player like that, you put up numbers. Second round, you could go from a second round pick to a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money on the line. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Likes are free. It don't cost to hit the like button. Yeah, if you're gonna convert a receiver to defense, especially a position like safety, he has to be a dog. He has to like and enjoy to hit into the physical parts of the game. CJ Ross says, much love, bro. It's hard to watch her struggle like this. The coaching staff got to go. Don Brown killing us, and Harbaugh hasn't developed a QB yet. We need more size in the trenches and athletes in space. That's a fact. That's a fact, CJ. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat, Benjamin Diaz. Demir says the Buffalo Bills OC would be a good hire. He was the OC for LSU last year, and you saw how their offense was last year, and the Bills' offense is good. Any of these dudes like that have proven they can change things. Proven they can come in and change a system and it be successful. The players making Joe Burrow turned him into the greatest college quarterback ever for 1 year at least. For that 1 year, statistically, he's the best quarterback ever for college. So that's proven. Stevie Brown says, what do you think about some of the ways teams are finding different ways to beat Michigan? Wisconsin went from throwing team to a running team in 21 days. Wisconsin is always a running team. They threw it a little bit the first game, but he only threw it 20 times. Wisconsin is always a running team. They're always able to. If you got offensive linemen that are used to run blocking, and Wisconsin has NFL linemen, so they can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's no problem for them to. If you can run the ball on somebody, there's no need to pass. I don't care if I can run it down your throat. I'm not passing for what? Ain't no need for me to pass. Yeah, we got a good pocket passer QB, but ain't no point in me putting it in the air when I can just hand it off and get 8-9 yards a pop. You kidding me? Receivers have 100 yards against us. But this is what I was saying. The defense is horrible. Like offense, run defense, pass defense. The only reason certain teams can't run on us, like Michigan State, they just don't have a good running game. But if the team has a good run, like Minnesota, their running back, he got 100. What's the other guy? Stevie Scott, he got 100. So you know what I'm saying? It's just dudes like that. Our defense is just horrible. Like it ain't much to say. They just horrible. So teams, if you got the dogs in the trenches to have a good running game, or you have an elite type back, you can pick your poison with us. It don't matter. Scott says, bro, OSU dropping 100 in the first half. That's probably right. That's probably facts. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Straight Facts says Joe Brady is not coming back to college football. Stop thinking that. God of Jacob, appreciate the $19.99 super chat, bro. Michigan needs to bring back big personnel. These MAC players got to go. Go Bucks. LOL. That's facts. That's facts. Michigan was always known for a good quarterback, a good running back, at least one dominant receiver, and NFL offensive lineman. That's what we were known for. And playing strong, solid defense. We've gotten away from that. We've gotten away from it. We went to a gimmick scheme on defense. The Viper, man blitz, Viper, Don Brown, a gimmick. We don't need gimmicks at Michigan. We don't need a gimmick scheme. We don't need to try to reinvent football and get quicker. We need quicker defensive linemen. We need more speed and smaller guys at linebacker. See, I took this in this tweener safety and linebacker, and I moved him up. So I call it the Viper. We don't need all that. You just give me normal sized players that are dogs that learn and get better. But is it the coaching staff that's not making them improve? Because it's hard for me to say that anybody's gotten better. Who's gotten better on defense? Maybe Aiden, maybe Dax Hill, and probably Aiden and Quiddy. But even Aiden and Quiddy, they got some sacks. He got sacks the first game. But besides that, Pay didn't do really anything. I can say Aiden because I saw him making plays on not just sacks, doing other stuff, but who's really gotten better? On defense, all I can say is Dax Hill. That was Harbaugh's biggest mistake, letting go of Jedd Fisch. That was here, and by the time he got the offense, he was destroying dudes. He was destroying teams. They shouldn't have let Jedd Fisch go. That was a problem. He was actually developing the quarterbacks. LaRon says we have too many participation trophy type guys. We need those guys from the streets that Braylon spoke of. And that's a fact. We spoke on this before. You need dogs. You need football. You need dogs. You need some dudes that's, call them street dudes, hood dudes, whatever you want to. Dudes that are hungry. Those dudes are hungry. Those dudes, and we're talking about dudes that came to college strictly for one reason, to play football and go to the NFL and change their family's life. That's the only reason they came to college. Oh, the degree, I mean, that's good too, but I'm going to the NFL, bro. You coming with me? You coming with me? That's where I'm going. I came here for one reason. Joey says, I'm 20 years old, and all my years of watching Michigan football, this is the worst we played, to be real. I'm embarrassed. Last night was the worst Michigan team I've ever seen. Like, this team is horrible. Like, I had no doubt. After watching that game, I had no doubt about how bad we really are. And it's bad. Now Joe is benched. Oh, I'm guessing for next game, Cade should be the starter. And hopefully he can light a spark. Hopefully. Because it don't, like I always say, it don't matter to me who plays quarterback as long as they good. That's all I care about is them being good. I don't have a favorite. My favorite is who puts touchdowns up. It makes the offense productive. Nate, the depressed Wolverine fan, says, why do people say, oh, Michigan football program is dead? Well, it can't but I wouldn't say that we have even championship. You wrote this messed up, bro. 45 conference championships and the highest wins. Yeah, people are going off of what they see now. And people, like, if you're young, you haven't really seen us good or great. You know, those of us that are in our 30s and older, we at least saw Michigan win have Woodson and constantly send NFL dudes, guys to the NFL. Lamar Woodley, Ty Law, Tom Brady, Desmond Howard, Marlon Jackson, Leon Hall, David Harris, Big Gabe Watson, Alan Branch. Like, we saw all these dudes. Leon Hall. Like, we saw all these great players. You know what I'm saying? And it's not happening now. We haven't had a skill. I think they say from 2008 to now we've had like 10 players drafted, 10 skill position players drafted. That's sad. And that's horrible. That's horrible. Now, I'll just name the defense now. Look, dudes like Braylon Edwards, Mario Manningham, Steve Breston, David Terrell, just good receivers. You know what I mean? Like, dudes that could put up numbers. This is the number one. That's when we had the number one still. Dudes waiting their turn to get the number one jersey. Where's the number one? I guess it was Nico, but at this point, does it really matter? Does it really matter at this point, y'all? But it's gotten bad. I was saying, I was arguing with one of my subscribers about everything, and I think he just likes hardball, but OSU has so much talent. That's fine. How come I saw Michigan State beat them before while they had all that talent? How come I've seen Michigan State in the playoff? How did that happen? OSU has all that talent. Michigan State was getting mostly 3 stars? How did that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. Great coaching. They had a no-nonsense coach. That's how it happens. So when people talk about, oh, you can't do it at Michigan and oh, this and all that, I don't want to hear it. You get the right coach at any school and they start getting their recruits and they have a system and they know what they're doing and they're developing players, that school can become a good football program. I don't want to hear it's Michigan, we can't do this and all that. I don't want to hear that because you just making excuses. Like I said before, my football coach, I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear no my bads when you dropping passes and all that stuff. I don't want to hear no excuses. Just get it done. Save the excuses for somebody who cares. I don't want to hear no excuses. I want to hear solutions. I want to hear solutions. I don't want to hear no excuses. It's the assistants. If it's the assistants, fire the assistants. If you don't fire the assistants, I blame the head coach. Don't want to hear no excuses. Mac Brown doing it. Mac Brown